Hey guys, Dakishi here. Welcome to the video today. And today's video, I'm going to talk about pretty much how the educational system, mainly controlled by the left Democrats in the States or liberals if you're in North America, that pretty much failed on the kids and people going to university and stuff like that. Um, Let me just turn off this music right here. So, basically, if you have not been living under a rock these past few years, I would say that these past 10 years, um, you you probably tune into this white supremacist bullshit where people are like, if you say that, or if basically because you look white and you act a typical way, that means you fit in this white category that makes you this white, and basically it's so fucked up. And basically why I'm talking about this is I came on to an article which was at a point quite part of my words retarded, like to the point of retardation. Let me just pull this up real quick. I just need to go get my display picture. One sec here. Let me resize this bad boy. So, basically, this article is probably one of the articles that I'm like, what the fuck is going on in the world? And how much indoctrination just becomes another way to politicize the kids and people using pretty much communist and Nazi tactics of propaganda. And let me just pull this article right here. I'm gonna pretty much, I'm pretty sure you guys can see this right here. New York public school asked parents to reflect on their whiteness. So basically, what happened is a teacher sent a paper to a note to the parents to basically check their whiteness or reflect on their whiteness, or and basically the passing literature was called white traders, which is institution, something like that. And basically what it said, it's basically a woke of it's basically a chart that has 8 white identities that ranges from basically white supremacists to white abolitionists, all stuff that's let me be straight, that's racist, doing that kind of shit, calling people a white supremacist just because they're white. That's the fucking definition of racism. And to the point, this article makes me think when I started reading and researching my stuff about communism in the past. And basically, I don't know if I think it was called the Great Revolution or the Great Change in China, or I'm pretty sure it's in China, Vietnam, maybe Nam, where they did a communist revolution. It was in China, yes. And basically, what happened, and it's happening. This is happening like literally today. Um, the communists took control of the school system, the propaganda, and all kind of stuff, and indoctrinated the kids at the time to basically rat out their own parents if they thought they were enemy of the state or enemy of communism or blah blah. I don't know if you speak against the if you speak against it and stuff like that. And basically it's happening today. They're using the same goddamn tactics that communists use to brainwash the kids into pretty much ratting them out for being, let's say, a Trump supporter or a conservative and stuff like that. I heard some fucked up article, like saw some fucked up articles where fucking a girl fucking like pretty much just shit, like threw his dad's ashes or some shit like that, who didn't bury him or something like that. and and basically, sorry for that. I just have a text here, and basically, it's happening right now, and it's fucking scary because basically, not the people that go to university right now and indoctrinating and stuff like that. They kind of do some fucked up shit like Antifa, where they pretty much burn the United States to the ground and they got Scott shit. That, my friend, is terrorism to its finest core, and basically, yeah. And the thing that pisses me off about this, like I was saying, is I'm afraid of the future when I'm gonna be an adult, where the kids are gonna think all the fucking adults are evil, white supremacists, blah blah blah, and they're just gonna fucking ride them out just cause they think of their perspective of people. They teach basically at school. They teach you to find a problem in society which has no solutions, like racism. Don't get me wrong, it's bad, but there's no solution for racism. It's always going to exist. There's a limit to racism. How much racist, like basically how much like there's a line you can cross and stuff like that. But inherently, I believe everybody has a little bit of racism in them. But I don't. That doesn't mean they're racist. It just means that's how we pretty much evolve over evolution and stuff like that. So basically, the problem is we're a species where throughout history we're always scavenging and surviving, where we could die in a split of a second from anything. Two, a society where you're basically giving everything you need to survive, like food, water. You just go down the street at the grocery store. You can just pretty much everything. It's not giving to you, but it's fucking easy to get it, like extremely. And that system is failing pretty hard. And basically, they're just pointing out stuff that's pretty fucking like stuff that people know about, but like I said, it's a complete waste of fucking time. You're gonna waste the people on Twitters and who are just looking for clout or shit like that. They're pretty much that's all they do in their life. They waste extremely amount of time on tweets to take people down, to smear them a bad name, or basically whatever. At this point, I believe these people are fucking sick in the head. That's all they do all day. That's negative. Like, you don't get it. That shit is wrong. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. And social media has amplified shit like that. Basically, you go on Facebook, you go on Twitter. It's basically a liberal cesspool of fucking garbage. Like, pretty much just people shitting on themselves for goddamn, for what, for just, like, problems that have, like I said, that has no current solution. People, I do have, like, let's use it for example, how to solve hunger. The richest people on the earth could solve the hunger like 10 times if they wanted to. They could pretty much feed the whole planet and feed them back if they wanted to, but they're hogging all the resources because that's how it works. Anyways, just for example, to beat homeless, not homelessness, but starvation and stuff like that, you have a lawn basically full of grass. There's nothing like. What's the point of that? There's no use unless to look good. Oh my lawn looks like a fucking golf course. So who gives a shit? You could pretty much fill your whole fucking lot pretty much with a garden and grow some food. If every not everybody, but if a lot of people in the neighborhood make like these little farms or these little gardens with food and stuff like that, they could feed their family, and the rest that have, they can sell it or they can give it to the homeless, and that would solve a lot of the pretty much starvation problem, or in the in the in the pretty much like North America, in a society where it's quite developed, you can do that. If you, I mean, basically in Africa, obviously you can do stuff like that. Some places, but where the terrain and stuff gives you the chance. So back to the point, like I'm saying, this shit is becoming fucked up. Like, that's the like, you can see white buyers, and what the fuck is that? Like, I look at white people and I, white critical. So I mean, I'm super white. White traitor? What's the fucking white traitor? And the white abolition? Oh, okay, I get it. White traitor, white abolitionist. And you technically betray your fucking race or something. I don't. Who gives a shit, man? I'm white. I'm probably the whitest guy here. I'm fucking like straight up like I would. Nah, I'm like 100% European, like, and so fucking stupid. The Democrats are always pointing a finger as racist, but when you look at their policy, they divide everything by race. They divide everything by sex. They're the one pretty much categorizing it and saying people are racist for on maybe some of them are, but most of them are just people that are trying to talk like me and getting censored or blah blah blah. Anyway, it's it's just it's pretty sad, and um, like I said, education failed our kids, failed pretty much everyone that went to school. You just look at right now, the teacher unions and stuff like that they don't want to return to work, and the kids need to go to school. People need to go to jobs, obviously, do stuff, socialize and stuff like that. And COVID is it's not COVID killing all these people. It's the lockdown and the mental illness and the strain and the stress it creates on people, and to the point where like literally people are um, in desperation and they just like a thing that really like tear me up to the point of and really pissed me off was I think it was an 11-year boy who killed himself because of all this shit, and it's sad because these people, they're being manipulated and controlled by uh, a few sets of people that really don't give a shit about us. They just want to make the money, might make the dough, and yeah, that's pretty much what they want. They're practically useless to human society. Um, I mean, I could talk about a lot of people that are useless. I mean, they're taking vaccine advice from a fucking nerd scientist who made freaking viruses to pretty much make some antiviruses programs and make money, and also he made Apple and all that kind of shit. But the guys like the more you look into the guy, the more you're like, holy fuck, the guy's it's Bill Gates I'm talking about, obviously. The guy's a eugenist. The guy is. Anyways, that's it for today, and I'm probably gonna make another video or read it.